Hello and welcome back to Train Fever, where we are looking at a station owned by us, the Loco Boys, and it's a station that is close to an oil refinery, as we can see over here. No complicated piping and flames and smoke going up, no, just 3 barrels and 4 stacks. That's how it works over here. Now, well, I guess that the year 1854 wasn't really that advanced when it comes to oil processing. But anyway, here we are. Now, we can see a big black cloud over here, and that is our train arriving. And just look at this gorgeous view. Oh, it's lovely. Now, it's also I've quite joyful news because the developers have released a patch, and the patch, it did a very useful thing, and that is that it cut the save file size by about 300% or something, or even more. It was really big, actually. I think it was like 200 megs, which is quite large for a save file. But right now it's a lot less. And another thing they have added is the things that we don't use now are changed. Yeah, you know, being vague, I know. But no, the thing they did is that you have like these wagons that you can use to load in iron ore and coal. Well, they now got a animation of sorts. You know, if they're full, they'll look different compared to when they're empty. So, yeah, I know it might seem small changes, but I guess that the save file compression was like the real big thing, which I'm very happy with. And you know, at that update, they also emphasized that more is coming, and they'll keep developing this. And yeah, I mean, we can only cheer for that. So, cheers! And moving on to what we were doing, this station over here is pretty much where we left last time, and this is the station that is going to receive oil and move the goods to Featherstone over here. That's right. Now, there is an issue, and if we take a look at the cargo, we can see that there's goods coming from this sawmill over here, which is not good. Well, it is good in a way, but it's not good for our train line over here, because any goods that come from the sawmill are goods that won't be coming from the oil refinery, because that's the way it works. Now, what should happen, and or what I would like to have happen, is that the moment we hook up this station to this non-existent station yet, then all the goods will come from the oil refinery again, because the travel time of these goods over the road is a lot longer than the travel time for these goods being brought here by ultra-fast trains. Right, so seeing how that's the plan, what we need to do is we need to quickly get this station sorted. So we will open up the contour lines for the terrain, and we will get to building right away, because yeah, already you can see all these goods over here, which, I mean, on the one hand, that isn't a bad thing. I mean, there's a crap load of stuff being produced over here. Now look at this. I mean, 44, purely because this town is now also demanding goods from over here. But yeah, like I said, I hope it will change, and we are gonna build the station over here and then hook it up. So let's get this building sorted. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the train for the Featherstone goods line. Now, as you can see, we haven't really made it big, because what I want is a fast transfer of those goods. So, yeah, this train better get itself moving. We should see line usage here pretty soon, but yeah, this really needs to go up fast. I mean, it's kind of unexpected, you know. Worst comes to worst, really. We might have to... where is it now? We might have to just completely, well, undo our oil line over here and go entirely for this setup where it would be simple to just, well, hook up this train line like this. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope it won't be needed, but yeah, like I said, you know, worst comes to worst. Oh, do you see this? It's going up now, which will mean that this one is going down. Sure, that's, I mean, that you could consider that bad. I don't really consider it that bad, so nice. Now over here, is there a lot waiting? Yeah, you just left and there's still wood waiting. However, of course, that is with the cheating of this sawmill by using featherstone as well. So I think in the end that the capacity that we had over here wasn't too far off, if anything, so now you still spawned some goods for featherstone. I mean, this just did increase, but is it? No, it's not going up any further. What are the times over here? It's 5 minutes, really. I don't think that these goods, you know, going down by road can compete with that, but well, only time will tell, I guess. Yeah, see, it's going up. It's going up further and further. So good for us. Now, the next step, of course, is to hook up a Newton Lewillows and Featherstone. Because right now, if we take a look at the demand, actually, that's not bad, really. I mean, 35. That's some good demand you got going there, Featherstone. And over here, Newton Lewillows, 28. A lot worse. Now we need to grow this demand, you know, in both Newton and in Featherstone, and the only real way to do so is by hooking up those towns. And, well, we are of course going to do that. But that will require a major investment in, at the very least, 2 stations. And, well, you know, right now, really, I mean, sure, we're making money off these towns, don't get me wrong. But the thing is that they're not growing, these towns. When we start moving passengers to and fro, they will start growing, and we'll have to keep in mind how we place our stations as to keep options for expanding in the future open. This over here seems like a very nice pocket to just plonk down a station and then have the tracks go to, well, to where they need to go, you know, there. The thing is, though, this will of course be quickly filled up with stations, so we can't really just build something over here or fill up a station. I mean, the town will expand over here and it will be filled up at some point, you know. So what we probably need to do is we need to expand with the station that is over here. That seems to me the best solution. It is, however, I mean, let me just zoom in quickly. No, this is actually flat land. I mean, the hill starts over here, really. We have quite some space over here for a station, which could then have a train track, if we zoom out a little bit, like this. Then we could go either over here, or we'd go around over here. I don't know, really. What would be the best option? I wonder. It seems to me that the station would be ideally placed over here, but this is of course an area in its prime for expansion. Right. Okay. Interesting questions over here. Now, how are you doing? Oh yeah, going up, as I told. It's going up. Now this one, you will be going down right now, aren't you? Yeah, see? 46. Good, good. Anyway, like I'm saying, I think over here, if we go with the station over here, then going around here requires quite a tight curve, because what we would need, and what I would prefer, is to have the track not cross, but just have a bridge or a tunnel. I think the bridge, though, is the more attracting option in terms of cost. But if a bridge, or, and that would be even better, go around it completely, which would be like this, and then probably make a crossing over here. We just need to cross this road at some point, which, in all honesty, if we go like this, then then it's still not really ideal. What we could also do, of course, is move in a curve and then go up, bridge. It's gonna be an expensive piece of track, I'm telling you, but I guess in theory that could work, actually. Yeah, I guess. Now, this needs to calm its production down a little bit so that we get a better, estimate of what the capacity of a train is going to be. Because right now, of course, it's dropping, and over here, the production is going up slowly, but it's not at the point yet where our trains are, well, their capacity is too small. So, now, well, the passengers, huh? We are not making that much profit right now, is it? Yeah, it's the Featherstone line that needs to kick into high gear. The moment the production over here, of these facilities goes to like 25, then we'll start seeing green figures over here as well. Look at this. I mean, look at the Featherstone oil. We want your production to increase. Try and ship more goods. Yes. How many goods are in here? You only need one more, which is this one piece of goods. Yeah, I guess it will be going up. So we will soon be making a profit, which is direly needed, I might add. We could always take out some loans. So we should get some bidding done. I think it would be the smartest to. Well, this doesn't really need that long track, so I think it would be the smartest to build from Featherstone towards Newton Le Willows. Alright, so knowing that, what we're gonna do is pause the game and we will commence building. So, yeah, a lot of building that we'll be doing, and I don't think that's a bad thing. So yeah, let's get some more construction down. Yikes. This bridge is very, very, very expensive. It does look quite cool though, but maybe I started this one a little bit too early. The thing is though, we had like this kind of hill. So if we look at it like this, sure it's going up, but it's not going up that much compared to this. Oh, there's like a slight slope downwards, so I thought it was a good moment to start with a bridge. In hindsight, it might have been a little bit too early, and then looking at our cash, there's no way that we are going to finish this, this train, this track line in time. So what we need to do is we need to take out some loan. So we go into the finances and we are gonna borrow another 1 million. That should surely get the job done, and yeah, hopefully our passenger line will repay it. It's not really good to take out more loan, but hey, what can we do, right? This needs building, so yeah, let's finish this. Alright, so the line is set up. It's a nice purple one, and yeah, it is about time that we get ourselves a train. Now, this is the part where I am totally inexperienced and I have no clue about length and all that, so yeah, I'm just gonna just get ourselves a train. And I think at first, I'm gonna be very conservative because money isn't really a thing that we have an abundance of. We're gonna set it to full load, yes, at both stations, and I'm just gonna put it to with the 2 wagons out there tops. We can always get more wagons later, but I don't want to run a way too long train that has full load orders, because yeah, that's gonna be a massive loss in profits. So, right, let's see here. We need a train, and then 2 of these. Yeah, I don't know if this will be any good profitable at all, but for now, this should be more or less it. And yeah, right now, all that's also really left is for us to wait on some money. Now, I'm gonna disable the control lines over here. What should happen is that these little tiny villager dudes, some of them should start walking towards the station, and well, they should go onto there, and we should be able to see them walking around over there. That's, one of the nice details that this game has, is that you can see all the cargo, you can just see it waiting. The bad thing is that these villagers, they just wander about. I wouldn't say that they go very fast about their daily business, and they also sure don't make haste with going towards the station, so that's definitely an issue. Another issue is that our money is, I don't know, lacking would be, I guess, the right description. Wait, hold on a second. You make 45 in production, you only 16. Oh yeah, of course, because we did build on pause mode, so that explains it. Now, right, yeah, so we're still waiting on some actual profits. I guess what we could do really is we could just follow some trains, and yeah, you know what? I'm gonna add in a mini montage over here of some cool train shots whilst we wait for a little bit of money, and also for the very first profits that this train over here is going to make. Actually, it's not over there. It's over here in Newton Le Willow. So yeah, let's make some cool shots. Well, 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 90k of profits, that isn't bad at all. And well, you know, whilst I was doing the beautiful video shorts, which I hope you enjoyed, I came to the conclusion of a thing, and that is that I believe that this has been a bad investment, you know, this whole oil well goods line. I mean, if we go towards here, sure, it's not making massive losses, but the profits aren't big either. So I guess that we're gonna have to live with the new, well, realization of the situation that we have over here, and that is that this is delivering goods towards this town. The thing is, though, we can do the same, because most of our track works is already in place. All that we would need to do is lay a small track, think over here, and have a small digression over here, and we are in business. Chances of that happening? Very high, but not before we send you quickly to the depot. Go to the depot. We're gonna add a few more wagons over here, because as you can see, the wood is piling up, and instead of small logs, we now get big ones. Now, in reality, this is just how it looks like when they're the goods, you know, one of these racks fills up, it becomes a big stack of the goods. So what we're gonna do is we are going to add a goods wagon. Yes, buy that. And then you are quickly going to be set on that train line once again. I don't know whether or not just one wagon will be enough. I do know that we will be making more profits because of it. So there. I also think that our passenger service might do, I'm pretty sure actually that it could do with more wagons over here. Because look at this, just look at it. We can carry 12 passengers. Well, there is most certainly a crap load more waiting. Wow, I mean, just... Oh, we can actually see this. Wait, what? You are passenger. Ah, this is... Alright, interesting. I didn't even knew this. Nice. Look at this. Home, shop, work, leisure. We can get all sorts of details over here. Nice. That is some detailed info we got here. Nice. Right then. Anyway, what I want to know is how many they're waiting. 26 right now, currently, and the train's far from here. I don't know how many more will come in the end, but since we can only carry 12, I'm gonna add another 2 wagons, because I'm pretty sure that over here at Featherstone, and this is where the train just left, you gotta remember that. No, it's only 5 passengers waiting. Now, well, I'm sure that will ramp up over time. I mean, this train over here, it better moves towards the station fast. Right, so this one, I guess the capacity over here is okay-ish. Now, what I am also quite curious to is to see how, well, I know one thing for sure, you are making a hell of a lot more industry production, and are we seriously seeing over here wood being brought towards the station over here? Yeah, we are actually. Alright, interesting. So you will... Wow, this is... Right, that's very interesting actually. Anyway, so this one's doing fine in terms of capacity. I mean, sure, there's 2 waiting there, but... See, the thing what I want to see is... This is improved a little bit, but we can see the development of that. Over here, we can see this very big spike over here. I mean, sure, there's been a bit of up and down, and then... Boom, big spike, and that is the moment where we've started with the transportation of passengers. That's here. So yeah, you can see that, you know, just doing that puts the whole town in a big development, and I'm pretty sure that we're seeing the same over here in Featherstone. If we are to take a look at it, at the charts, yeah. It's not going that great though. We start moving passengers, boom, all of them leave. That's really not good. Anywho, yeah, production's going even further down here. You know what I'm seriously considering? Just closing down everything over here and move these goods only, really, you know, the sawn wood, basically. Well, we'll decide about that later. For now, the moment is over here, and that 25. I think that's more or less the cap on the population that we can stand over here, at least in the current situation. Not like the cap on the station, because each station also has a set capacity in terms of how much cargo, or in this case passengers, can wait over here, but I don't think we've reached that just yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this train to unload, you know, get our 100k more or less, and then we're gonna send it quickly to the depot, and we are gonna add 2 more wagons. Now, as you can also see over here, there's only 11 passengers in it, and you might wonder, like, did somebody fall off the train? No, what happened is that the passenger that disappeared actually took longer than 20 minutes to get towards the station. Alright, money's gone. We are gonna send this one towards the depot. And there's a good chance that because we do that, the passengers over here will start leaving really soon. So we need to be on the ready with getting these wagons in, because if they start leaving, that's all our commerce, you know, all our money's leaving. Because that's how I see them, of course. There, and done. Right, I think that was a pretty quick and smooth operation, so I don't think we lost that. Yeah, we did lost 1 passenger, but that's alright. What we did lose, however, is because there was no train line over here, any passengers that were walking from the town towards the station, we won't have those anymore, but, well, I mean, what can we do, right? Sure, the train will wait quite a while over here, but, yeah. Good, now, yeah, this situation, it's an issue, and over here with the new train you will start loading now. Yeah, I think right now we got it more or less sorted, you know, that extra wagon there really is shaving off the excess amounts of stocks of wood that we had. So all that's left really is this line connection. Shouldn't be that difficult to build, actually, and the good thing is as well is now that we have the passengers going at a, well, acceptable rate, what we are seeing is profits coming towards us finally. I mean, whilst I was, you know, shooting the cinematic stuff, or what I deem to be cinematic, but it's all up to you in the end whether or not it actually is. But when I was shooting that, I noticed that we weren't actually making money. We were losing it, which is never a good thing. So right now, though, that has changed. And yeah, we are going to set up a route. But what I do believe what we need to do for that is replace this station. Now, the best moment to do that would be when there is no cargo left anymore. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this train to leave with the cargo, and then we are going to replace it, because what we need over here is a 3rd track. You might wonder, like, really, do we really need that? Yes, we do. And I'll show you why, and that is because of these, you know. Basically, each train line needs its own station lane. At least that's how I figured out how it works, because but you know, unless they come from the same direction, then I think they can use the same train tracks, but if not, then they won't be able to use, I mean, you know, a train coming from this side can't use a station lane that, oh, by the way, I might want to pause it right now so that I can actually add the extra station. No, but a train, you know, that is on a line that enters from over here, then can't have a train on it coming from over here on a different line. You know, it needs to be separate. At least that's how, you know, that's my experience with it so far. Could be totally wrong, and if so, please do point it out. But for now, we're going to remove this. Yes, I know there was cargo waiting there, and I know it's not good, but we will replace it quickly. Look at this. I believe like that. Yes, now there we are. I also think that all the lines are still intact. Yeah, they are. Look at that. All that we lost really is just the cargo. For the rest, everything is in place and how it should be. So that's good. Now, wow, look at this. Look at the production limit. I mean, that's like 100 right now. So you'll probably send off even more goods because you've grown so ultra big and whatnot. Wow, crazy. Right then, okay, it is now time to dabble around with advanced track building and signals and whatnot. So that's going to be quite challenging, but that and more all have to wait for next time when we play more Train Fever.